Okay, let's get this show on the road.
What about our push 3452?
52, 737 is going on behind in the Charlie 3. When clear, push is approved facing south on the orange line.
After 737, push approved, face south, orange line, Lufthansa 3452. 737 on out of Charlie 3, confirm?
That is already clear for you.
Clear delivery, November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo with the ATC Kilo request clearance.
November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo, expect clearance in 2 minutes. Stand by.
Roger, November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo.
P352, just to confirm, push approved south orange.
Yeah, push approved orange, already pushing 3452.
I'm out for the walk around.
Lufthansa 3628, push is approved facing south on the blue line.
Push approved facing south, blue line, Lufthansa 3628.
Lufthansa 4298, push is approved facing south on the orange line.
Push back approved face south, orange line, 4298.
November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo, are you ready to copy?
We are ready, go ahead.
November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo. Status correct. ATC clearance to destination airport via Victor, Echo, Mike, India, Niner, Delta, transition Alpha, Tango, Lima, Alpha, Papa, runway 19 right. After takeoff, climb 4,000. Expect flight level 110. Transponder code is 5040. QNH 1006.
Cleared via Victor, Echo, Mike, India, Niner, Delta, transition Alpha, Tango, Lima, Alpha, Papa. Initial altitude is 4,000, flight level 110, then 10 minutes after departure. Transponder till 5040, November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo.
November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo. Readback correct. Contact ground on 121.67.
Roger, 121.67, November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo.
about our push 3452.
52, 737 is going on behind in the Charlie 3. When clear, push is approved facing south on the orange line.
After 737, push approved, face south, orange line, Lufthansa 3452. 737 on out of Charlie 3. Confirm?
That is already clear for you. From the 3902, contact...
Hi, the security and safety check are complete. Can we start boarding now?
Yes, we're ready.
Thanks.
Lufthansa 881, please stand by for push.
881, just about to call you, push approved facing to the north on the blue line.
Push approved, face north blue line, 881.
I'm back from the walk around, everything looks good.
Sabena 483, good day, continue via Charlie 4, stand 120.
Stand 120, continue via Charlie 4, Sabina 483.
From the 3006, contact Tower 187, goodbye.
Tower 187, goodbye, Lufthansa 3006.
Winch Airport, Grüß Gott, Lufthansa 5318, position 195, taxi please.
Lufthansa 5318, taxi entry Sierra 5.
Lufthansa 5318, taxi entry Sierra 5.
Lufthansa 3628, pushes approved facing south on the blue line.
Push approved facing south, blue line, Lufthansa 3628.
Lufthansa 4298, pushes approved facing south on the orange line.
Push approved face south, orange line, 498.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear.
3452.
Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain.
3452.
Glide slope. Bank angle. Bank angle. Minimums. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. 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 Pull up.
Lufthansa 5318, contact tower 1205, goodbye.
Lufthansa 5318, tower 1205, servus.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
P452 just to confirm, push approved south orange.
Push approved orange, already pushing 3452.
TCAS test. Pass.
Lufthansa 3826, request 3628, request taxi.
Lufthansa 3628, taxi, Sierra 5.
Sierra 5, Lufthansa 3826. What about our push 3452?
737 is going on behind in the Charlie 3. When clear,
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, that's going to be a standard pushback and start of the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff, NTIs will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1 I will only conduct a high speed reject in the case of an engine fire or failure, a predictive wind shear warning, or if there is any other condition that makes the aircraft unable or unsafe to take into the air. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the autothrottle, apply maximum manual braking, or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake. Apply maximum reverse thrust, verify the extension of the speed brake and bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist and evaluate our options. If you could monitor my actions, make the standard rejected takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observed before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the standard company procedure. We will climb to the MSA and track clear of the local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. Okay, all going well. The departure routing will be via the assigned SIT, complying with our published speed and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Departure brief complete.
Lufthansa 881, please stand by for push.
881, just about to call you, push approved facing to the north of the blue line.
Push approved, face north blue line, 881.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 194. Altimeter 1006.
Checked. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cutoff.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Sabena 483, good day, continue via Charlie 4 stand 120.
Stand 120, continue Charlie 4, 7 Alpha 83.
From the 3006, contact tower 87, goodbye.
Tower 87, goodbye, Lufthansa 3006.
Which airplane was got Lufthansa 5318, position 195, taxi please.
Lufthansa 5318, taxi entry Sierra 5.
Lufthansa 5318, taxi entry Sierra 5.
Here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Lufthansa 3628, pushes approved facing south of the blue line.
Push approved facing south, blue line, Lufthansa 3628.
Lufthansa 4298, pushes approved facing south of the orange line.
Push the approved face south, orange line, 4298.
Watch your left, please. Verified takeoff speeds.
Checked.
Lufthansa 3452 is ready to exit.
Lufthansa 3452, I call you for taxi as soon as the company is moving in front.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the GPU and air conditioning unit.
Roger. Disconnected the GPU and air.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Are we clear to pressurize the hydraulics?
Roger. You're clear to pressurize the hydraulics.
Thanks.
Captain, the GPU and air are disconnected.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the flight. We have a even on-time departure, stepping from the aisle stowing your cabin baggage awaiting to take your seat to allow other customers board the aircraft behind you. When stowing your hand baggage, please use the space in the overhead lockers for larger items. Smaller items should be stored in the area underneath the seat in front of you. If you are seated in an emergency exit seat, all personal items must be placed in an overhead locker, as the floor area around you must be completely clear for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and all other personal electronic equipment must be switched off now. The use of certain portable electronic devices is including mobile phones, is not permitted during the flight as they can interfere with the aircraft system. However, devices equipped with flight mode or the equivalent may be used. Flight mode must be selected now before the device is switched off. Thank you.
If you find to just confirm, push approved south orange.
Yeah, push approved orange, already pushing 345.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome aboard this Boeing 737 from the flight deck.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, you're clear to close.
Thanks, see you up there.
Lufthansa 3826, request 3628, request taxi.
From the 3628, taxi, plan please Sierra 5.
Sierra 5, Lufthansa 3826.
Grand November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo. Request start up and push back. November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo. Start up and push back. Approved. Approved. November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo.
Before start, checklist to the line.
Before start, checklist to the line. Fuel 4.7 tons. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows
Locked.
locked. MCP
V2 is 147, heading 194, altitude 4000.
checked. Takeoff speeds
V1 is 132, VR is 137, V2 is 147.
checked. CDU pre-flight
Completed.
rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
From the 3902, contact tower 1205, goodbye.
120.5, service Lufthansa 39.
And ground cockpit.
Go ahead, Captain.
We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Release parking brake, please.
Before start, checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked.
brake is up.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Lufthansa 881, please stand by for push.
Brakes off.
881, just about to call you, push approved facing to the north of the blue line.
Push approved, face north blue line, 881.
Sabena 483, good day, continue via Charlie 4 stand 120.
Stand 120, continue via Charlie 4, 7 Alpha right 3.
Push is complete.
From the
Set parking brake,
3006,
please.
contact tower 187, goodbye.
Alright, brakes are set and pressure's normal.
Okay, sir, tow bar is off, pin is out. Watch for the pin on the right.
Sequence is 2
Alright,
then
guys,
1.
thanks.
Check.
Cleared to disconnect. We will
Start
be watching
engine
for
2.
the pin
Starting
and
2.
release from guidance on the right side of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next time through.
Roger that, have a good flight.
Oil pressure
Norwegian airplane with ground Lufthansa 5318, position 195, taxi please.
Lufthansa 5318, taxi at 305.
Lufthansa 5318, taxi at 305.
Starter cutout.
Start engine 1.
Starting 1.
Very welcome aboard this flight. Undivided attention while the cabin crew points out some of the safety features for boarding 4737 next generation.
Oil pressure.
There are 8 emergency exits marked the red exit sign. Two real power markings running along the cabin aisle will illuminate the darkness and guide you to the nearest exit. There are 4 main doors, 2 in the front, 1 left and 1 right. 2 doors to the rear of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overhead exits in the center of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you, bearing in mind that the nearest usable exit may be behind you. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle, hold firmly on the strap to secure it around your waist, and to open, lift the buckle cover, which should be facing away from you.
Starter cutout.
Flaps 5.
Place the mask where your nose is mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask using the strap, and others traveling with young children, please attend to your own mask first. Your life jacket is under your seat or in the panel above your head. When instructed, remove the cover and place the jacket over your head. Bring the strap to the front of the jacket.
Flight controls check.
Strap tightly to secure it around your waist.
Full left.
Only when outside the aircraft.
Full right. Center.
Check.
Full up. Full down. Center.
Check.
Full left. Full right. Center.
Check.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Dispatch clearance.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Grand November Alpha X-Ray 604 Bravo, request taxi. November Alpha X-Ray 604 Bravo, taxi via Golf Hotel Mike Alpha 9 to hold in position runway 19 right. When on position, contact tower
Clear on the left.
Clear right.
Via Golf Hotel Mike Alpha 9, hold in position 19 right, tower on 118.3. November Alpha X-Ray 604 Bravo.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
6.0 unit.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Lufthansa 3826 request 3628 request taxi. Lufthansa 3628 taxi plane please, Sierra 5. Sierra 5, Lufthansa 3826.
What's about our push? 3452.
52, a 737 is going on behind in the Charlie 3. When clear, push is approved facing south on the orange line.
After 737, push approved, face south, orange line, Lufthansa 3452. 737 on out of Charlie 3.
The cabin is secure.
Lufthansa 3902.
Check speed.
Ground control, Scandinavian 4773. Request pushback and startup.
SAS 4773. Start up and push back approved.
Approved. Scandinavian 4773.
Lufthansa 881 still standing by for push.
881, just about to call you, push approved facing to the north on the blue line.
Push approved facing north blue line, 881.
Ground control, Scandinavian 4773. Request taxi.
SAS 4773. Taxi via Foxtrot Whiskey Sierra Bravo 9er to hold in position runway 19 left. When on position, contact tower on 118.3.
Via Foxtrot Whiskey Sierra Bravo 9er, holding position 19 left. Tower on 118.3. Scandinavian 4773.
Tower, November Alpha X-ray 6 Juliet. 604 Bravo, on holding position, runway 19 right.
November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo. Line up
Before
runway
takeoff, proceed.
19 right.
Check.
Lining up runway 19 right, November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo.
Ready to go.
19 right. On runway 19 right. November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo. Wind 180 at 10. Fly runway heading. When airborne contact departure on 126.05. Runway 19 right. Cleared for departure. Good flight.
Runway heading, departure frequency 126.05. Runway 19 right. Clear to departure, November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set. 80 knots.
Checked.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Fuck up.
Fog up. Fog up is set.
Bravo, reaching all 1,400 for 4,000.
November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo. Cleared by Victor Echo Mike India 9 Delta transition Alpha Tango Lima Alpha Papa. Climb to flight level 110.
Via Victor Echo Mike India 9 Delta transition Alpha Tango Lima Alpha Papa. Climbing to flight level 110. November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
November Alpha X-ray 604 Bravo.
Happy to release the cabin crew. Transition.
Yes.
Check.
Altimeter setting.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 083 now.
Check.
Want to release the cabin now?
Yes.
Check.
Detune the nose.
Roger. Set. 1000 to level.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again a very warm welcome from the flight deck. We have just reached our cruising altitude and we hope you enjoy your stay on board with us. Maintaining flight level 259 on standard.
Checked.
You have control?
I have control.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flap 13 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 2500 feet. Decision altitude is 365 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We will be arriving at a gate. We will use the APU, but please delay the start until my command as we have a long taxi in. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
Not today.
Approach brief complete. I have control.
You have control.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your captain speaking again. We are just about to reach our top of descent, so therefore I would like you to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Once again, thank you very much for choosing our airline, and we hope to see you again on board one of our aircraft soon. Descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 200 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
VREF 146. Minimums 365 feet.
Checked. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete. Cabin crew prepare for landing.
are stowed are rested down and
The cabin is secure.
please ensure your cabin baggage is stowed securely. All portable electronic devices must be confirmed in the flight bay for airplane. Laptop computers and larger portable electronic devices must now be picked up and stowed away securely. In order to comply with safety regulations, the cabin crew will now complete the final check of the cabin. If you have any use and site has to be evacuated during the flight, are ready for collection. Thank you.
Transition.
Set altimeters, please.
1006. Set passing. Altitude 6,400. Now.
Check. Approach checklist.
Altimeters. Glide slope alive.
1001.
1001. Approach checklist complete. $5,000. $1,000 to level.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1. Radio altimeter alive. Localizer alive.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Cabin is seated. Flaps 5.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Flaps 30.
We're above the flap speed. Final approach fixed, height checked, missed approach altitude set.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Runway. Flaps 30.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flap 30, green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Cleared.
Checked. Stable.
Approaching 17.
.500 feet.
Approaching minimums.
Landing.
Checked.
Long landing. Long landing.
Speed brake up. Reverses normal. Auto brake disarmed.
Check.
60 knots.
Check. Okay to clean up.
Checked. Master caution, anti-ice.
Check.
Remember to collect all the personnel belongings by checking the overhead lockers and the seat pockets in front of you. Please be careful when opening the overhead locker, as carry baggage may improve during the flight to pull out clothing during. Smoking is not permitted.
Start the APU.
Starting APU.
Smoking is like along the ramp. Before your next flight with us, have a look at the website where you will find the best deals on flights, car hire, hotels and travel insurance. Once again, thank you for flying with us today. Anything else that you can on board, and we look forward to welcoming you aboard another one of our services in the very near future.
Lights and doors.
Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check. Doors disarmed, APU on the boss. We are not at 3 minutes yet.